What's going on? It's your boy Miles Cunningham. Shout out to Lucario. Shout out to all the supporters. Shout out to everybody that's bought a product, that copped How to Have Sex with Two Women a Day. Everybody that copped their t-shirts. Everybody that calls in on the live stream and donates. Really appreciate you guys. You guys keep the show going so we can keep the game flowing. Because there's another kid hitting puberty that needs to hear this. All right? So today what I wanted to talk about real quick is a few reasons why your bitch need to watch her fucking mouth. All right? A few reasons why your bitch need to watch her mouth. So the other day I was chilling with one of my joints, you feel me? And we was having some wine. And I saw that she finished what was in her glass. So I asked if she wanted some more. And she said no. So I said, would you like some more? And she said no. And I said, you really need to learn how to talk to me. When I ask you if you want something, I need to hear no thank you. Didn't your mother ever teach you any manners? And she was like, oh. So I said, let's try it again. Would you like some more wine? And she said, oh, no, thank you. And I said, all right, cool. Now, it may sound like something simple. It may sound like it ain't nothing, it's nothing that really means anything. It's no big deal and all that type of shit. But it's certain things you got to establish dealing with your chicks, dealing with your woman, dealing with anybody. You have to require a certain level of respect. Now, a part of my identity being from the island of Jamaica, I understand something about manners. You understand what I'm saying? I was grown and bred to be a well-mannered person in general. You understand? And so it's a part of my identity to give manners and receive manners. And manners is within the realm of respect. You understand? That's the reason why you got to have manners, because it's a show of respect. So when I'm dealing with a female and I ask her if I could do something for her, she can't just tell me no. She has to say no, thank you. Or in some other cases, she gonna have to say no, thank you, daddy. You feel me? Because it's all about respect. It's because you got to understand, a woman loves verbal attention. You understand? That's a woman's number one means of communication, talking, right? A man is about action, more or less. Yeah, we talk as well, but a man is about action. But we have to level up our mouthpiece and our verbal game skills to get at these females. Why? Because that's what they like. This is why women are the number one consumer of media, especially music, because it's all about how you talk, how you express yourself verbally through music and lyrics and all of that stuff. That women buy most music. You understand what I'm saying? Women love the written word. They the ones that buy all the literature, the romance novels and all of that shit. They love words. You understand? So knowing that, we have to understand that her love of verbal expression and verbal attention, we have to set boundaries within that paradigm, within the mind of the female when she's dealing with us in particular. You understand what I'm saying? And it's extremely, extremely important. For one, it sets you apart from most dudes that she might deal with. Because a lot of girls, they're out here doing what they want to do. They might be cute. They might have a fat ass. And most average dudes, they're just so happy to be chilling with a chick that they'll never check her. They'll never correct her on the way she expresses herself verbally. If she has any respect, if she has any manners, they're just happy to be with the bitch. And those are the type of guys that we don't want to be. You understand? Those are the type of guys that we're trying to up. That's the type of mindset that we're trying to upgrade from. You get me? Where I don't care how bad she is. I don't care how good she look. I don't care how well she sucks a dick. She has to know how to express herself respectfully when she's dealing with me. Do you understand? She could be a thought. She could be a fucking ratchet ass hoe in the street. But when she's with me and I ask her some shit like, hey, do you want some more wine? You want me to do this? You need some of that? She's going to say, no, thank you. or like I said, in most cases, no thank you, daddy. You see what I'm saying? Because she knows that when she's dealing with me, she has to have respect. She has to deal with me a little bit different from anybody else that she's dealing with. You feel what I'm saying? It's like in the military when you got to say sir, no sir, and sir, yes sir, and all that type of shit. Like it's a sort of training. You understand? Because as men, like I said, we speak in the language of action. We speak in the language of action. So we're not as, it's not as heavy for us because usually we're pretty respectful anyway, usually. You understand? But being that a woman's world is words and, like I said, verbal expression and verbal attention, we have to set frames within that because chicks are slick. Chicks are slick, man. They talk a lot of shit. They talk a lot of shit. Like, I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys heard it. You hear how they talk to you when they rejecting you, when they shooting you down, when they curbing you. You understand how slick and disrespectful they could get. And trust me, even after you get with a bitch, and you're already dicking her down, she still could be on that verbally disrespectful shit. You understand? Because all of them feel like, well, I'm pretty, I got a fat ass, and niggas is still hollering, dudes are still hollering at me. So I don't care. I don't have to be respectful. I don't have to, have a certain standard. But when you fucking with me, bitch, you do. You understand? When you're fucking with me, you have to have a standard. You have to deal with me a certain way. And like I said in the story, like I told the chick, I was like, yo, you really got to learn how to talk to me. You really have to learn how to talk to me. There's certain things I don't tolerate. And we was just chilling. So I didn't make a big deal out of it, but I stopped her in her tracks and I corrected the behavior. You get what I'm saying? And if she felt like it was too much for her, peace. It's all good. It's really all good. Because I'm not the type of dude that has trouble getting bitches. You feel me? And if I'm the type of dude that don't have trouble getting bitches, I also don't have trouble getting bitches to deal with me and express themselves with respect and good manners in my presence. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not here on some, a bitch can't cuss or a bitch can't express herself a certain way. But when she's dealing with me, there's just certain standards. There's just certain standards that have to be upheld based on my identity and how I want things to go. You get what I'm saying? So you have to understand that importance. You have to understand that women, they live in a world of verbal communication. They live in a world of verbal expression and verbal attention. You understand? So you have to, as a man, you have to set boundaries. And I don't care if she's a fuck buddy. I don't care if she's your longtime monogamous girlfriend or you just met some drunk bitch at the bar. She has to be respectful. Like, I don't play no fucking game. Like, even when I just meet a bitch and we sitting there drinking, maybe we've been sitting, talking and drinking for a while. And I'm like, hey, would you like another drink? And she say some shit like, no. I'm gonna be like, I said, would you like another drink? And if she doesn't understand why I keep repeating myself, I'm gonna let her know. I'm gonna be like, yo, I need you to say no, thank you. That's what I'm gonna need you to say. And if it's too much of an issue for her, I could get up and leave right now, and it's no problem. It's no problem because certain things I require. You understand? Especially when it comes to verbal expression and verbal communication, because I know how important that is to a woman. You understand? I know how important it is to a woman. So therefore, if I'm important to that woman, then she has to understand my requirements and my standards. You understand? So it's your boy, Miles Cunningham. And this has been a couple of reasons why your bitch got to watch her fucking mouth. All right. So shout out to everybody that, that listens to these videos. Please, subscribe, share, comment. You know what I'm saying? Let me know about a situation where a bitch is being disrespectful and you had to check her or you had to, leave a bitch right where she stood. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've done that so many times. Like, the other day I was in the store and I went up to a chick, introduced myself, and I said, what's your name? And then she said, why? I just about faced. I just about faced. You feel me? Because I see the shit early, bruh. I see the shit early. But see, all of that shit comes with experience. All of that shit comes with, dealing with women on a constant basis and, paying your dues and getting your practice in. You understand? This is why we talk about, dealing with, trying to holler at like 25 chicks a day or at least 25 chicks a week, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever it is. But you gotta get your numbers up. You feel me? So again, this has been a couple of reasons why your bitch gotta watch her fucking mouth. All right. It's your boy, Miles Cunningham. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Yo, for real. All right. So it's your boy. And as always, the truth is inside you. Peace.